Hi, my name is Sadie, and I'm happy to share my interest with class today. So now I'm in Terre Haute, but back in the time I was living in the city and traveling around, I often go to art museum, and I really liked it. And so the reason why I enjoy to pay a visit to those places is that when I'm in there looking at the art, I feel like I am traveling to the past because I think each artwork captures the moment that it was drawn. So when I take a look at it, I could imagine what might have happened or I could felt the emotion of the artist or the person inside the drawing. It, I think it's very surreal experience. And as a person who often go to museum, I would like to recommend you to borrow an audio guide before you come into the exhibition. So next to the ticket booth, there's typically another booth that borrows you an electronic device with the earphone plugged in. So if you put the painting number, you can listen to the commentary of the painting recorded by professional curator. And it's not free. It will cost you some money, less than $10, but it worth every dollar because it can expand your understanding on art to the next level. So there was one time I was in museum and so I was staring at the painting of quite famous artists. I do not remember the title, but it was a picture of woman holding an empty clay pot. I observed it for a minute from far away because there were people lining up to see it too. So I was looking at it from a distance as I was sitting on the couch. But I had no clue on what does that possibly mean or why is it so famous. So I went back to the entrance and got the audio device and listened to the explanation. So after listening to the brief bio of the artist and what kind of people use the clay pot and other cultural context, I could I could fully understand why the woman is having that kind of facial expression, or why the artist used that color scheme, or why there's some spaces left blank. So I could interpret others' intention after listening to it. So if you have little knowledge in art and history like I do, I really recommend you to borrow it and listen to it. And my favorite art museum so far is the Metropolitan Museum of Art, which is located in New York, because they offers wide variety of work from ancient Egyptian art to the modern contemporary art. So when I went there first, I was overwhelmed by the number of things I had to look, but there I could see the progression of human art history in one place, and it was pretty amazing. So I want to go there again. And when the COVID is over, I would like to go to a museum tour.